on YouTube. It's halftime. It's 0-0. It's a nerdy one if we're being honest here. A lot of giveaways in the midfield. I don't like a lot of things that are happening. I thought defense has been lights out. Like, shout out to the defense because they've been fantastic. With it's sloppy. It's something to make you feel better. So the defense looks great. That's the good news. I think the defense looks great. I think that Germany, as this game goes on, is going to continue to get fatigued. They're going to continue to foul. And we're already seeing that now toward the end of this first half. Germany is fouling more and more. They are starting to pick up cards. So I think that's going to continue to benefit us. Look, we would benefit from a double pivot against Germany. That was something that was said about the first match. I think it's still true here, just to control that midfield flow a little more. I don't like Swanson. Swanson is too central and too deep. She is deeper than Rose Lavelle 90% of the time. I don't know why that's happening. Like, keep Swanson out wide. Let her... Because part of the thing that is so brilliant about Mal Swanson with Sophia Smith is that Swanson frees up space for Smith by those diagonal runs in behind, and she can't make them where she is currently. So I don't know what's happening. Whoever said Germany's playing bully ball is spot on. Yeah, that's what it is, right? It's like Germany is fouling us quick and hoping they don't get yellow cards. That's kind of what's happening. Is Germany's an honorary CONCACAF member? Like, listen, it's not. I don't think it's dirty. They're just coming into tackles hard. They have a physical advantage on us in that way. So they're coming in. They're tackling hard. It's rattling players. I'm seeing players stay down on the ground far too long waiting for a call. Like, get the fuck back up. Let's just be honest. You got to dig in. Let Germany keep playing that game. You can't play it for a full 90 because they are going to start seeing cards rack up. It's going to be a problem for them. Peggy, thank you for the perfume. So, beating up on Foxy. They're beating up on a lot of people. I'd like to see a little more grit back, but at the same time, even not particularly hard tackles from Haran from Gurma have resulted in fouls. So, it is what it is, but you just got to keep playing through it. I think people are forgetting they've played 6 games in 12 games. Of course, it's not pretty. Yeah, no, Sophia, I'm with you. This looks sloppy because they're tired. It's really just more about how do we deal with that fatigue. I think when you know you're fatigued, you got to stop doing the cutesy shit in the midfield because, frankly, that stuff, it's like a millimeter off and you're opening yourself up to a counterattack. So I would cut the shit. Just you gotta go start looking for ways to actually connect. I would shore it back up with a double pivot, ideally. I don't think that's gonna happen, just because, frankly. Oh, thank you, Carrie, for the hat and the mustache. And by the way, just again, reminder: I am on YouTube, I am on TikTok, I am both places, so my eyes are doing this for that reason. Midfield isn't midfielding. Don't disagree at all. I'd like to see Emily Sonnet come on, honestly. Probably for Lindsay Horan at this point. But I don't, again, there's a size issue there that I'm a little uncomfy with. I just think Germany, as tall as they are, I would like to see some size stay on. Caitlin, thank you for the let them cook, I think is what it is. But, let's see. Everybody needs Sonnet. Do I think Corbin Albert will come on? Potentially. I think she would be an upgrade here too. But again, it's the size thing that makes me a little nervous. So I think you keep doing what you're doing. They're clearly Emma, as you've seen throughout the first half, is clearly doing these small tweaks at the midfield, small tweaks at the front line, trying to find ways that it fits better. Oh, Julia Galea, thank you for the potato. And Steph, thank you for the W. So, we're going to keep tweaking. We're going to keep trying to find something else that works. Defense has been holding down the fort. They're doing great. So what can we do to actually open up those passing lanes, get better opportunities? I also think just in the final third, we need to release quicker. Too many touches. But again, that's a lot about what happens when you're fatigued. So this team needs to kind of accept that they're a little fatigued and adjust accordingly, strategy-wise, with what we're doing. If you keep trying to play like you are crisp and fresh, when you're not crisp and fresh, you're going to have a bad time. So less worried about size than Popper Schuler. Sure, but you still have quite a few tall players there, and frankly, they're bodying us. They're just bodying us. So it's difficult, I think, to not have at least somebody in the midfield. Do you want your midfielders to only be in this matchup Albert, Coffey, and Lavelle? Because I don't, or Sonnet at least can Sonnet can give it too. But Haran has at least got a little size on her, so that's the nice part. Let's see. Rodman is too low. She receives the ball. Yes, I think They're having Rodman drop back too low. Swanson centrally, I don't understand it. Like, please let Mal Swanson go back out to the left. Please let her go back out there. Why Rose Lavelle continues to be higher and wider than Mal Swanson, I do not understand. So, yeah, Macario would be good. I miss Macario every time there's a free kick. I don't ever want to hear Julie Foudy talk about free kicks again, but I would like Kat Macario to come back. I miss her desperately. Who should be subbed off? I mean, if Mal's going to keep, and again, I have to imagine that Mal is being told to play there, but like, it's not working for me. Like Mal is not contributing in any way, shape, or form right now. And that's not, again, on Mal necessarily as a player. It is where she is positionally. So is that something she's doing? Is that something she's been asked to do? I don't know. Oh, thank you, Bramblewood, for the hat and the thing. Okay, and then Molly with a coffee. I'm like, thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. Coffee magic. So yeah. Let's see. Love Foxy, but Rodman is different when Kruger's feeding her. Sure. Yeah, Foxy's not getting up the field though because that's what she's been tasked with doing right now. So like deliberately in Emma Hayes' scheme, like Foxy's supposed to stay home and Dunn is the one pushing up. And honestly, if you're gonna be that committed to it, put Niswanger in then. Honestly. I think Crystal Dunn has had a masterclass in defending this match, so I don't know if I really want Niswanger in. But if you're gonna basically just have that be the player getting all the way up, like put in Niswanger who's gonna get up there and can run that back and forth a little bit better than Dunn can. Although you'd be giving up good defense because Crystal Dunn has had a fantastic game on defense. So, let's see. This game just calls for fresh legs. We beat them before. Let's go. Yeah, like get Lynn Williams on. I don't know if it's Sophia. I don't know if it's Mal Swanson because frankly, like Sophia's touches look off. You know, Sophia's at least in the right positions and making the right runs and making things happen, which I can't say for Mal Swanson right now. So one of those two comes off, I think, for Lynn Williams faster. So let's see. What's in the German goalie's ear? I don't know. I have no idea. Let's see. Any positives in the first half? I thought the defense looks great. KL, I thought the defense looks fantastic. They are all hustling. They are working well together. I think they've been great, really, like really, really great there. I do think we are seeing, again, we are pressing Germany and making them make these physical tackles that are going to come back to bite them eventually. You just got to be patient. There are moments in the midfield where things are working, but I think you just got to double pivot. You got to double pivot. That's all I'm asking is like pull, like either Horan needs to commit to coming back a little bit more and then just put Swanson back out wide where she belongs. Let Rose Lavelle do the thing that Swanson is currently doing ineffectively. Like just, they're small tweaks, I think, and we can be there. But I think it's not all negative because if we're all negative, we'd be losing right now. And we're not because our defense is great. You need a double pivot video from me. Okay, I know it's on the list. It's on the list. I just like to use an actual editor for my like tactics ones, and that's a different story. Because like I had my tactics ones, they're not great to look at. But let's see. We've been nutmegging the Germans so often. Yeah. Thoughts on Horan's direct free kick? It happens. Listen, I'm not gonna begrudge. I'm how do I put this? Like I'm a little bit less mean about the free kicks just because you're gonna have these happen, and there's not somebody like consistently taking the direct free kicks. You hit them into the wall sometimes. It happens, but I just would like us to see. I'd like us to more consistently be better at them. Let's see. I think Sonnet would be a great sub in this game. I think Sonnet and Williams would be great. I'm not necessarily the biggest Niswanger fan at defense, but I'm kind of looking at this and I'm like, let Niswanger get in there. Like, honestly, maybe sub Swanson up and put Jenna Niswanger in and let her just run up that side. Like, let's do it. Why not? Let's see. What's the score? It's 0-0. So score 0-0. Just a reminder again, I'm here on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. You can like, subscribe, follow. You can join the team if you're on TikTok and hit that red heart. I don't know what that does, but it's kind of fun. And we will be here again post-match. I do not come on between full-time and extra time, just FYI, because it's only like 5 minutes, so I don't come back on for that. I did last time just briefly. Caitlin, welcome to the team. So, and Bramblewood, welcome to the team. So yeah, I will come back on at full time. It will be the next time that we all talk, but I don't come on between the breaks. So, this is a game that calls for Shaw. It's hard to say. I have never, since Emma Hayes has been in charge, I have not seen a match with the U.S. Women's National Team where I've been impressed with Shaw. Desjik7 and Kat, thank you for joining the team. She hasn't clicked in this yet for me. I love Jaden Shaw. Y'all know I'm like the world's biggest Jaden Shaw fangirl. I love her when she properly plays the 10. But I haven't seen it happen yet. Oh, Gabrielle, thank you for joining the team. And Molly, thank you for joining the team. So, but yeah, so I don't think this game calls for Shaw. I don't think we'll see her sub in. I think Nicewaller and Williams are most likely people to see on. Probably Sonnet. If you wanted to make the midfield change, I would be putting in Emily Sonnet. Lexi, thank you for joining the team. I could also see Corbin Albert coming on. I think any of those, I'm like, that's pretty much the whole bench except for Casey Kruger, isn't it? And Jaden Shaw. But yeah. Prediction for second half. I think this is, I said before, I think the most likely thing is that this remains a 0-0 draw for quite some time and then it breaks. And whether it breaks at the end of regular time or into extra time, I don't know. I don't think this is going all the way to penalties, though. I think it's going to break at some point. Let's see. Should be attacking Raj and Heggering on every attack. Yeah, well, Heggering's getting gassed. That's why Heggering's fouling. Amy, thank you for joining the team. So yeah, I would keep hitting Heggering all day long. She's already on the yellow, so hit Heggering. I don't have anybody on my jerseys because I'm cursed, so I don't. Break in our favor. I mean, it could break either way, KL. It's gonna break either way. I like our odds of coming back better than I like their odds of coming back. So, but yeah, keep poking at Heggering. That's the move here. Players coming out. All right, y'all know the deal. I will be back at the end of the match. I will not be back if there's extra time, so just wait for me at the end of the match. Come hang out here on TikTok or on YouTube. Let's fucking go. Okay, and I'll see you all later on YouTube.